What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Free Experience up here at beautiful Lake Clear Lake, California, the Big Bass Factory. This lake is on everyone's bucket list. This is the Big Bass Central of California, besides the Delta. This is one of my favorite lakes, and I don't get to fish it all that much, but when I come up here, it's always a blast. Whether I catch fish or not, it's just nice to drive 4 hours and be in the Big Bass capital of California. The first day was a little tough. We didn't get into them for about 2 hours, and then we got into them pretty well. The tactic for that day was definitely keeping that Texas rig on the bottom, basically glued to the bottom and in those nice rocks. That RIP jig rock, that stuff that you cast in there, you're like, I may not get this bait back, and those fish were coming out and absolutely crushing the Texas rig. And then the other pattern we got on was actually deflecting shallow running crankbaits off of the rock, and those fish were straight up choking the crank. We're not getting those big Clear Lake bass, those averages of 4 to 5 pounders, but we're able to get some high 2s, some mid 3s, and then I was able to catch one 5.5 yesterday. So this is day 2 out here pre-fishing for the Bob's Marine tournament. As you guys could tell, it rained. It was heavy rain out here, big drops. We had some dry lightning and some thunder, and that definitely helped the bite yesterday. Today is going to be a little overcast right now, and then it's going to clear up, but it's about 10 degrees colder and no wind compared to yesterday, so it's going to be a little different today. We're going to go out. We're only about to fish a half day because we have to go into check-in, and part 1 and 2 will be one video, and then the tournament day 1 and day 2 will be separate videos. I'm thinking of doing it that way. But if you guys have never been to Clear Lake, and if you guys want to come to Clear Lake, in the description is my buddy Zach. He is a guide here on the Delta, Berryessa, and Clear Lake. He's a hell of a fisherman, hell of a YouTuber. Check out his channel and tell him Frey sent you, and he could see what he could do about putting you on some Clear Lake and or Delta giants. So I'm gonna quit talking and let's get into this video, and hopefully today we can make some magic happen. I'll see you guys out on the water. Did not hammer it though.
Is that one maybe 2 pounds?
No, that's a short fat fish though. That ain't no kayak bass.
Yeah.
Here's my first one of the day, and of course it's small. Where'd my bait go?
Huh?
I was like, dude, where'd my bait go? That's a good one. I think so. Dude, I was like, where's my bait at? No. It may not be all that big. It's heavy. No, don't say that. Don't worry. Yeah. Better my last one. I will. Now it's a little bit heavier. It's gonna be over 320 probably. It's not locking, but it's hitting. It's going between 315 and 320. I was off a little bit, but not much. Dude, it's a spot. I'm just kidding. Pound and a halfer. What matters is, guys, is we're catching fish when the bite's tough. They're not the typical 3, 4, 5 pounders that you catch at Clear Lake, how the bite was a month ago. But I'll take what we could get. Yeah, we'll take what we get for not being out here for almost a year. Definitely changed. I was out here 2 weeks ago catching them on frogs, and now it's completely changed. Not be able to get any reaction bait fish, but we're having to actually slow down. And me and my dad, we love to slow down and we love to stroke them and we love to catch fish. And the setup I'm throwing, guys, is a PT1X, and I love this rod. This is my everything rod. If you guys are on a budget and you need a rod that could do a lot of different things, this is the rod you need. It's a 7-foot, medium heavy. You can range it from a 7-foot, 7.4, 7.6. As long as it's that medium heavy, this is an everything rod. Top water, jerk baits, cranks, smaller jigs, Senkos. You could throw a jerk bait on it. And above all, I love throwing this with a Texas rig. It's a very, very sensitive, nice, easy rod, super duper light. Can't ask for a better setup right now. Unless it's out just a little bit deeper, I'll go see. I figured it was gonna be real flatter. There's one. Knock slack into it. You knock slack into it. I was like, crankbait's gone. Third cast. We're doubled? Oh, mine ain't bad. Fire red. Dude, he ate it. Look at it. Yep. The bank got really flat, so I said, you know what, instead of throwing this Tex rig and bringing it out because the drop is no longer there and the ledge is gone, I decided, hey, big old long flat bank, I should be able to throw this crankbait with the current and bring it down the bank and kind of get a little bit of a parallel action going, bouncing off rocks. And that fish went from thunk 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 thunk, bouncing off rock, to my crankbait being gone, and he absolutely hammered it. It's Clear Lake, land of the giants. Any cast could be you're either your PB or a 5+. You just gotta keep plugging and chugging along till you find those bigger fish. Yeah. He knocked the ever-living hell. He's not all that big, but he knocked the ever-living hell out of it. He came alive now. Up shallow. No. Another one on the crank. Those are 2 2 1/4. But they're just so fat compared to the other fish. Right there. That's better. That's a cat. It's a cat. Yeah, god damn it. I think so. Yeah, look at the big old head. It's a cat. God dang it. Yeah, look at this. Donk, 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 donk. Maybe. Yeah, it's a cat. You can't even turn him, dude. Oh my god. Not big, but. Son of a gun! Whew. And guys, my line of choice for cranking and all reaction baits that involve getting your line in the danger zone is 12 to 15 pound tactical. You can go 20. I prefer to fish 12 to 15 just because I'm in a lot more clear lakes, but that tactical is a thinner line diameter, just as strong, and the high knot strength that's on it is absolutely phenomenal. You guys saw me hanging that fish over there, shaking that bait. It's not chafed at all. That knot is holding up absolutely wonderful. I do the Palomar knot. But I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to send you if you guys are interested in getting some tactical. Oil sensor went out or whatever. Probably sent the boat into limp mode. Jerry told me how to fix that. Just pull the fuse out for it. There's one. Oh, it's a big cat. It has to be a big cat. No, look at look, it's taking me down the bank. We'll have to go chase him down. No, he hit it. Oh my goodness. Possibly, yeah. Unless I have the lake record spotted bass.
Yeah. Net?
Yeah, grab the net. Oh goodness gracious. Oh my, it's bass.
Big old bass, dude.
Oh my god. I thought it was a cat. It never came and jumped. Oh my goodness. All right.
Nice.
Holy crap, dude. Never came up and jumped. And it was fighting like a cat, just giving crazy head shakes. I was about to say, watch, it's gonna be a bass. Dude, it just started paralleling the bank. What bass does that? Yep, mid-5. Stab it.
That should be going
Mid-5, 5.5. All right, guys. It took some time, but we finally got into a good one. I'll take that. Finally, a nice clear lake bass, 550 on the scale. Fighting like a catfish. I swung and it just gave me gnarly head shakes like a cat. And then just started paralleling the bank and peel and drag. But I'll take that. I love this. There's one. That's a good one.
off that same crankbait?
Yep.
Again, not on the rock, was it?
Nope, out off of it. Actually, I was a little bit deeper. I didn't get to see how big it was with a jump. I'm just going basing it off of its weight and head shakes.
Yeah.
Bigger than my last one, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, that makes it look a lot bigger right there.
He ain't huge. Another short, fat, clear lake fish.
You might want to weigh that one.
I will. That's a butterball.
Yeah.
Definitely bigger than my first fish. But you know, another clear lake fish, short and fat. $2.80. Short and fat.
Post? Oh, no, you gotta go.
Oh no, I caught.
That's somebody's fencing, huh?
Yeah, grab that fencing. If you can. Oh, nice grab. Real nice grab. That I have it pegged. A lot of you guys are gonna wonder why. This isn't one of those short pegs, it's a little bit longer peg. And what I'm doing is, since it's a little bit deeper diving crankbait and this bill's not flat like a square bill, it tends to dig in more a little bit. And that right there gets that chance of that knot or that first little bit of line to get nicked and damaged. And you can definitely stop that from happening if you put that peg on there. You can double up, triple up if you want. It doesn't seem really to matter. But I like to go with just a single longer peg, and that protects the knot, keeps the knot cinched down if it does come loose. And above all, it just really keeps that first little bit of line and knot from chafing and then eventually breaking, and hopefully not on a big fish. Don't tell them, they'll come grab it. Fish, yeah, out deeper too. Out deeper. The tail walker. Oh my goodness.
If you're trying to back up.
Yeah, it's a fish. In the grass.
I get it.
Stop.
Black and red capsule.
Running that crankbait right to the grass. Produces another one. Probably around that 260, 270. It's a point that comes out. Oh my goodness. Son of a gun is hot. I was bouncing, then bloop. As soon as I swung, he started doing his fucking. Alrighty guys, calling it a day. It is currently 2 o'clock. We just got back to the house. We're gonna shower, eat, and tie up and get stuff ready for tomorrow. And then we have a meeting to go to and check in and stuff like that for the tournament Saturday and Sunday. So this video, of course, was the pre-fishing days. The next video is going to be day 1 and day 2 of the tournament. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do day 1 and then another video day 2, or just cram them together like I should probably do, to be honest with you. But overall, today was definitely really different compared to yesterday. Yesterday, of course, when we had that storm rolling in, we had rain, wind, overcast conditions, super cloudy, a little bit of sun, but nothing too crazy. But the bite was definitely a lot better yesterday compared to the day, and had the same issue yesterday with it taking about a couple hours into our morning to actually find fish. We can't find a morning bite. We have to wait for that sun to come out, get a little bit warmer for those fish to start eating. Had one blow up on a frog, but the rest of them all came on crankbaits, as you guys saw. And if you've never thrown crankbaits before, I highly recommend it. Whether it be here at Clear Lake, Delta, Mother Lakes, rivers, wherever, I highly recommend it. And also, non-sponsored or whatever, but Clear Lake Outdoors is a great tackle store. If you guys are up here in the Clear Lake area, whether it be on the south side or the north end, I highly recommend going there. In my opinion, it's the best tackle store here in here in Clear Lake, just because they have a lot more product and a wide variety of things compared to the other ones. Apparel, fishing stuff, anything you guys need, and they have some good replicas of some big bass that were caught out here. And of course, they have a fish tank, so you go test all your stuff in there, hold it up to the bass, see if they like it or not. I tried it and it didn't work on my stuff, so not looking too forward to that for tomorrow. But overall, I'm just happy to be up here. You can't complain when you're in the big bass capital of California. Any cast could be a 5+, any cast could be an 8, any cast could be your PB. But this is a bucket lake fish for anybody. Basically, any bass fisherman has heard of Clear Lake, California, and they want to go there, whether it be in here in California or out of state. This is a fishing destination for anglers. It's a great lake. I'm just happy to be up here. I'm happy to have this somewhat in my backyard. If my backyard was 4 miles away, or sorry, if my backyard was 4 hours away, but it's a great lake. If you guys never came up here, I highly recommend it. And of course, if you guys are looking to come up here and get a guide, I have it linked in the description of my buddy Zach. He's a guide and of course a part of the Pline crew and also a YouTuber, so check out his stuff. Great guy. Send him a text, DM him on Instagram, whatever you guys want to do to get a call or to get a hold of him. It's worth it. He'll put you on some Clear Lake giants. He'll put you on your biggest bag of your life. I guarantee it. I'll see you guys tournament day.